Very good Monday morning to everyone out there. Happy start of Christmas week. Landon here with you to bring you your weather night forecast courtesy of On Target. In a transition phase, folks, we got a cold front that's approaching out of the north and west here as we work throughout the day. This area low pressure is going to pull off to the north and east towards the Great Lakes, bringing in this cold front here out of the north and west. As a result, as it does so, it's going to bring an uptick to our southwesterly flow. It's going to be bringing in warmer, more moist air here out of the south and west. And this is going to gear us up for, unfortunately, somewhat of a damp and dreary Christmas Eve on into our Christmas Day. Let's get a look across the region. Kicking things off, overlooking the White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam, overlooking Bowling Green and WKU. We got clear skies out there for the most part. We got a few clouds that are working in here out of the south and west. But folks, you're going to be able to see a noticeable uptick in cloud cover, but probably not until a little bit later throughout the day. Same can be said overlooking the Beach Street News Sky Cam. Got a few stars that are visible and bright out there early on this Monday. But as the day wears on and more moisture becomes apparent, we will see an uptick in clouds, but we should remain high and dry throughout today, holding off until tonight whenever we will be getting in on a few of those sprinkles and rain chances. That'll begin to impact the region. Temperature-wise, it is a frigid start, folks, but we are going to warm up very quickly today. We're currently located right around the 20 to 30 degree mark, depending upon where you're at. Those right along the Tennessee border this morning, down in Allen County, Simpson, and Logan County, already sitting at the 30 degree mark. Everywhere else, though, up here in northern Warren County, we're almost down to the upper teens. We're going to see a sharp increase in temperatures. That should occur rather quickly here as we work throughout the day. We'll kick things off with that temperature outlook on our model guidance. Frigid cold this morning, but take a look and we warm up substantially not long after sunrise. We should be up to around the 40 degree mark by the 9 to 10 a.m. time frame entering midday. Peak heating this afternoon, folks. We're going to peg highs right around the 50 degree mark. So it's not going to be terrible out there. We will have to fight some winds out of the south and west, but combine that with partly sunny skies, should be quite nice in the outdoors compared to the frigid temperatures we've dealt with here over the past few days. Taking a look at rain chances, and what's going to occur as that cold front arrives. You can blatantly see here, we'll have a few spotty showers that looks to work right along the Ohio River as we work throughout the day. With the uptick in cloud cover, we should remain dry with lower levels in the atmosphere. However, we work throughout tonight, and then we get into our Christmas Eve, and these spotty, patchy sprinkles, light showers are going to be impacting the region. And then you'll note here, folks, as we work into our Christmas Eve night, on into Christmas Day, looks like Santa is going to have to fight some scattered light to moderate rain showers out there. Hopefully he's got Rudolph and the gang some rain jackets. Because it looks like they're going to be fighting a milder pattern here. We're going to continue on the warming trend here as we work into Christmas Day, highs up in the mid-50s. Scattered rain chances impacting the region throughout. Here we are looking at sunrise on Christmas Day, continuing throughout the entirety of the day, all the way into the afternoon, and the rain chances simply will not let up. Talking about the long-term model guidance, folks, we were discussing and talking about the opportunity had a few rounds of strong storms that guidance was showcasing as we work throughout the weekend to follow Christmas. So we're talking about the Friday to Saturday time frame, then Sunday on into Monday. We'll put it into motion, folks, and we do have some good news on that front. It does look here. You can see our next weather maker. The low will be bowing out of the Arklatex region, bringing some strong to even severe storms down in that vicinity. However, by the time we roll into mid-morning, this is how the surface map is going to appear. Surface low is going to be well displaced here off to our north and west. Cold front's going to be blasting in here out of the south and west. We're going to still have the southerly flow, folks. It's going to warm us up even more. We'll be touching near the 60 degree mark by the time we get into our Friday, all right? But with that being said, we're looking at the better instability in storm fuel that is trying to stay mitigated down to our south, so it looks like nothing more than light to moderate rain showers will impact the region, maybe a few rumbles of thunder. And here we are working throughout the weekend to follow. Here comes the secondary low that is no longer displaced over here over Missouri, but it looks to cut through right through the heart or just to the south and east of Wobbles as we enter the Saturday and Sunday time frame. And again, that is good news, and I'm about to show you why. Here we are looking at the instabilities that is available within the atmosphere. This is storm fuel that's needed to generate strong to severe thunderstorms. Here we are getting into our Friday, and look at that. Very little, if any at all, instability stretching up here. If you recall, folks, during the latter days of last week, we had those ribbon of instability that was stretching all the way up into western Tennessee and engulfing a portion of western Kentucky as well. That has since been displaced and gotten out of here. Here we are working throughout the weekend. We get a bit more instability that tries to creep up here during the Saturday afternoon and Saturday night time frame. But again, folks, the values just are not impressive whatsoever. So maybe a stray rumble of thunder or two coming along with this. We don't have any concerns of severe weather. That is the good news as we work later on into this week, all right? We can jump over here and take a look at the total rainfall amounts that'll be falling throughout the course of this week. We're looking at 1 to 2 inches of total rainfall. This will include tonight all the way through the Christmas Day holiday, and then again with the secondary and third weather makers as we work throughout the latter part of this week and throughout the weekend. Going to have a nice dousing of rainfall on the horizon for us. Here's a look at the latest experimental severe weather guidance, and you can see, folks, that is remaining mitigated well down to our south and west. Even as we get into the Sunday time frame, it looks to stay down across Mississippi, stretching back over to portions of the Great Plains perhaps. But as far as we're concerned, we should be severe free. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. Partly sunny and pretty much beautiful today. Gonna have some breezy winds at times out of the south and west, nothing too substantial. Highs right around the 50-degree mark. Clouds on the uptick with patchy sprinkles throughout your Christmas Eve. Christmas Day brings scattered rain showers. Will be mostly cloudy and warmer on Thursday. Then more rain showers, a stray rumble of thunder Friday on into Saturday. Highs pegged between the low and mid-60s. That'll wrap up your Monday morning weather not forecast. Brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Soak in some of that vitamin D today before the rain chances arrive